Okay, so we're back. Kind of messed up on the last video. So this is take two. All right, so Joe has $250 to donate. The first week he donates $40 to charity and continues to donate $40 each week. The total number of weeks Joe is going to donate is 5 weeks. Graph the sequence represented by the situation and write the explicit rule. So there's two things. I want a graph and I want a rule. Okay, so you've got to do both of those things to get this problem right. So in week one, he's going to donate. So first week, he's going to donate 40 bucks. So it looks like we're counting by 50s on each line. So it's going to be just under 50 bucks there. And so we're going to label that 140. Week two, he's going to have $80 donated. So he's going to be somewhere in here. And that is going to be 280. And so we're kind of estimating where that line is because it's not exact. But we know that we can get an exact number though. And then week three, it's going to be 120 bucks. So it's going to be right up about there, right? So that's going to be 120. And then week four is going to be 160. So it's going to be just above the $150 line, and so that's going to be 160, and then our last one's going to be 200 because it's week 5, 200. Okay, so we have a sequence here. The common difference is adding 40 each time. You're adding 40 each time because it says each week he's adding 40, and so that's the first part of it. The second part of it is the explicit rule. So the explicit rule is going to be f of n equals our very first term, which is 40, plus our common difference, which is also 40, times n minus 1. And so now we just simplify. F of n equals 40 plus 40n minus 40. We distributed that 40 in there, right? And then 40 minus 40 is 0, so our function is f of n equals 40n. Okay. Okay, so number 10. So it says, Brianna pays $10 to join a gym. For the first 5 months, she pays a monthly $25 membership. Use the explicit rule. Complete the table. Okay, so the explicit rule in completing the table, you are going to substitute and replace n. Okay. And so your input is 1. Your output is going to be, well, 25 times 1 is 25 plus 10 is 35. And you notice, I want you to pay attention here. It has n and f of n. It has an ordered pair here. I want to see an ordered pair down here. You're going to lose points on me if you just write 35 in there. Yes, the answer is 35 for f of n, but I'm asking for an ordered pair, so I want both. So we're going to take the second one, 25 times 2 plus 10. Well, that's 50. 25 times 2 is 50, plus 10 is 60, so our ordered pair is 260. Man, gyms are expensive. Okay. 25 times 3 plus 10. So 25 times 3 is 75. 75 plus 10 is 85. So we have 385. 25 times 4 plus 10. 25 times 4 is 100. 100 plus 10 is 110. So we have 110. 25 times 5 plus 10 is 125. Plus 10 is 135. Okay, so that's completing the table. And now graphing the sequence, you're going to take your ordered pairs and you're going to graph them down here. So we're going to go 135. So it's going to be a little bit above. Okay, and then we're going to go 260. 385. So it's going to be just under 90. And we have 110. And then we have 135. Okay, and they're not exact because we don't have the numbers up here, but they should be in a straight line. Okay, so that problem's done. All right. So we're on number 11. Julia buys a gymnastic pass in January. The sale price for the first month was $50. Each month after that, the cost is $100 a month. Julia wants to use the pass all through August. Before answering the question below, label the axes and graph the sequence. Okay. So we're looking down here and we see counting by 200s. So 200, 400, 600, 800. Well, that's not going to be the number of months, is it? It's going to be the cost. So we're going to say cost. And that's going to be in dollars, right? And here we're counting by 2, so 2, 4, 6, 8. And so this one's going to be in months, okay? So months. If you're wondering where I got those two from, well, take a look at this graph down here, okay? Or the table down here. Okay, so let's take another look. The sale price for the first month is $50, okay? Each month after that, the pass is cost $100 per month. Okay, well, my advice to you is actually skip graphing this for right now and finish out the table. Because if we know it's $100 per month, right? If we know it's $100 per month, it says it right there, we're just counting by 100 at this point. So each time it's adding 100, right? Our common difference is 100. 100. So that makes this 350, 450, 550, 650, 750. Oh my goodness, this pass is expensive. Okay, well now we can take a look at our graph and we can actually graph all of these points and you'll have all of this portion done and then we can get down into the second part of it. So we're going to say at month 1 it's $50. Okay, so if this is 100, well half of that would be 50, right? After that we're going to count by 100, so it should be 150. So in month 2 it's 150. In month 3 it's 350. So, oh, sorry, month 3 it's 250. So that should be here. So this is 300, right? So it's halfway in between 2 and 300. And then it should be month 4 is 350. There we go. Now we're on track. And the next one, and the next one. Okay, all the way up to 750. Okay, so there's our straight line. It's we're adding 100 each time, so it's going up by 100 each time. Okay, so find the common difference in the sequence. Well, we've already found the common difference. You know what it is. It's right there. They're adding $100 each time, so we're just going to say D equals 100. And then I say find the explicit rule. Again, if you're not sure how to find the explicit rule, go to my video titled Explicit Rule, Finding the Explicit Rule. It's going to walk you through the basics of how to do that. Okay, so write an explicit rule for the sequence, and we're going to say f of n. Look up on the board during the test because I'm going to leave that rule up there for you. F of n is f of 1 plus d times n minus 1. Okay, so f of 1 is going to be 50. D is 100. And we're going to leave that n minus 1 the same. So distribute your 100. And that's 50 plus 100n minus 100. And that is going to equal f of n equals 100n. So that's this 100n, and then negative 100 plus 50, or 50 minus 100, however you want to look at it, is negative 50. So there's our explicit rule. Okay, and it says, what is the total amount of money Julia will spend for 8 months of gymnastics? Well, you've also already figured that one out right up here, and that's $750. Done. Good luck on the test, guys. Here's your review.